Hello everyone, happy Friday. It's the end of the week. It is the end of week 3's learning. What a super job you have been doing so far. So well done to you all. Give yourselves a really big thumbs up. So today in our literacy, we're going to start with the reception workbook, okay? And today, if you've got this workbook, the reception workbook, you are working on page 30 and page 31. But before we do any of the activities in your booklet today, we're going to do some activities together on the board. So you will need your whiteboard and your whiteboard pen, and you can either try yourself to draw some straight lines or get an adult to help you. If you've got some line paper, that would be even better. Okay, so whichever you prefer, you can use. And today, we're focusing on a new sound. And our learning question is, can I identify and apply the initial sound Remember your action, show me. And who can remember the song? I think we can all sing it together. And remember, your parents are going to know lots of these songs by the end of the week, so let's sing it together. Hear the aeroplane, hear the aeroplane, hear the aeroplane, making lots of noise. Super job. Okay, so we know our action and we know our song to help us remember the sound And now we're going to have a practice. So get your whiteboard and your pen, or your pencil and your paper, and we're going to practice our okay? So let's have a go. Are we ready? So first we're going to do our capital which is our letter name, and it makes the sound N, okay? So remember, if it's a capital, it sits on top of the line and it's nice and big. And you're going to go up, down, up. So 3 lines, up, down, up. And it's a diagonal down. That means we're going to go to the side a little bit. Okay, let's do it again. Remember, this is the sound N because it's the capital. It's the letter name, okay? So the name of the sound is N. Okay, let's practice again. Up, down, up. Okay, and I've filled my whole line because it's a capital, so it's a tall letter. Okay, one more time. Up, down, up. And it fills the start of my word. Okay, so I would like you to practice those all the way along your line, and then we're going to have a go at our sound N, which is the lowercase letter, okay, and it's up here to remind us, and it makes the sound So let's have a go at that one, okay? Now remember, we always start on the line with our lowercase letters, starting on the line, and we're going to go up, down, up and over, and then a little flick. Okay, let's do it together again. Up, down, over, and a little flick. So it's a little bit like a but our stick doesn't go all the way up to the top line. One more time. Up, down, over, and a little flick. Excellent try, year 1. So keep it going. I would like to see you perfecting your letter formation, okay? Really taking the time to make sure that you know what the is and how to write it. Now, every day this week we've gone on a sound hunt in our house, haven't we? So today I want you to do the same again, and I want you to find anything in your house that begins with the letter N or the sound okay? I put 2 on the board to help you. So let's have a look at our 2 pictures. So what's this a picture of here? It's a nut. Well done. This looks like the nut that the squirrel eats, doesn't it, on Ice Age? Nut. not. So let's chop and blend that together so we can write it using our robot talk. Ready? N, ut, n, ut, n, ut, nut. So we know that n comes first, then what's our sound in the middle? U, and then our n sound, n, ut, nut. So let's write that together on the line, okay? N. Oh, I'm going to do that again because it's not perfect. That's it. Ready? N. O. T. Not. Super job. Now this picture is quite funny here, and it's a picture of who lives in our house, or who might live in another house but is in our family, and it begins with a mm. This is a picture of our nan. You're right. So let's chop it and blend it. N, a, n, n, an. So our initial sound, our beginning sound is n, our middle sound is a, and our end sound is n, n, an, nan. Let's write it together. Nan. Well done. So challenge yourself today. If you've got the reception book, do this activity first and then go on your house hunt. Find me lots of things that begin with the sound n or have the sound n in them, and then I would like you to write a list and send it in to us, okay? And we're looking for that beautiful handwriting and remembering to form our letter n perfectly. Have a great day, okay? So moving on then, if you've got this workbook, the Year 1 workbook, we are working today on page 16. So you only need page 16 today. We don't need to go any further, okay? Now, you're not going to use your workbook straight away. We're going to do our activities together on the board first. So I've done us a board which says, what is a sign? So that's our question. And this here is a thought bubble. And Miss James thought this morning, what is a sign? What does a sign tell us? Okay, now I've put some examples on the board here. You could have a go at drawing some signs that you know and that you recognise on your whiteboards at home, and then you can write down what those signs mean. So I know that a sign, it tells us something, okay, and it helps us, and they are always a visual, okay. So it means that even if you can't read, or you haven't got the time to read because sometimes they are on a road and we can't stop and read things, we just need to look at them, and by looking we'll know what they mean and what they are trying to tell us, okay? So a sign, anybody can look and they will know what it means, okay? So for example, we see lots of signs on a road, don't we? We know the stop sign, we know what traffic lights, red is for stop, amber is for get ready, and green is for go. And then there are other signs which we might see when we are out and about with our parents, okay? Some of these we would normally see when we go shopping, and we don't do that very often at the minute, do we? But I think you will recognise some of these. So we're thinking about what they mean. So having a look here, what is this? This sign tells us, you're right, it tells us that it is a petrol station. So we know that we can go and get petrol if we need it, okay? What about this sign here? You're right, that sign tells us that there is a place to eat nearby. And what about this one? This is a capital P. And we always see this on a, how do I think, car park. It means parking. P for parking. So signs tell us different things. It's really important that we recognise what they are for. So, in your activity today, we're going to have a little look at some signs. And we're going to see which caption is right. And our learning question today is, can I read and match the sentences to the correct pictures? So we've got a sign here. And just by looking, we will probably know what that sign means. But we've got to read the captions and see which one matches, okay? So we need to get our super decoding skills. That means we need to add our sound buttons, chop those words up and blend them together. So again, it's all about our reading and understanding and comprehension. So let's do this one then first, okay? So we've got the tricky word, you, can, you can, not, you cannot swim, you cannot swim. So keep that one in your head, and we're going to read the second one and we'll see which one matches the picture, which one is the correct sentence for the sign, okay? So tricky word at the beginning, the, what, at, water. Now I know that it's not water, it's water. The water is deep. The water is deep. So does this sign tell us that you cannot swim, or does it tell us that the water is deep? Have a look. Shout it out. Which one is correct? Big thumbs up, you are right. The sign means you cannot swim. Let's do the next one. Having a look here. Oh look, having a look at the sign. So sometimes a sign might be a little bit different. Okay, it might not look like this. This sign tells us something. So it's still telling us something. But having a look, we've got a picture of a cat. We've got some information. And we normally see it pinned up in shop windows, or sometimes on trees, or sometimes we get them pushed through our letter boxes. Let's read the two captions and see which one we think it might be, okay? Are we ready? Tricky word. The cat. The cat is. The cat is lost. The cat is lost. Keep that one in your head. Let's read the second one. Now look, it's the same. So I know that this word says the and this word says cat because it's exactly the same. The cat, and the same again, is, I've got another word here, or. The cat is for sale. The cat is for sale. Now, looking back at our sign, let's investigate to see which one we think it will be. Now, straight away, I'm going to read the title of my sign, and it says missing. So if the cat is missing, what is another word for missing? Lost, you're right. So I know that it's not for sale. The sign is telling me that the cat is lost. So a big circle, okay? Now on my next board, you've got two more. And I would like you to pause the video now and have a go at answering these two by yourself. So having a look here, this picture, it says tickets, okay? And it's got a sign, I can see the ticket sign. And this sign here, it's got a cross through it. And there's a man there sitting and he's doing something, he's doing an action. That's all I'm going to tell you though. So pause on this screen so you can read the captions, and I want to know which one you think they are. So pause, and then we will tick them. Okay, let's see if you've got these two correct. Okay, so the first caption for the first picture says, I can get a ticket here. Did you all read that? Did you decode it? Did you chop it and blend it? I hope you did. The second caption says, I can get some chips here. So which one do we think is correct? I know that you've all circled this one here. I can get a ticket, because I can see on the sign it shows me that it is a ticket office. Well done. Okay, and then the last one, I hope you've done some super chopping and blending. You can catch fish, or no fishing on the pond. Which one did you tick? So can we catch fish, or can't we catch fish? Super job! We can't fish. No fishing on the pond. Well done. Good job. So now we've worked hard together, you are going to fill in your activity for the day in your booklet, remembering it's page number 16 today. And then once you've done that, I would love for you to have a go at drawing your own signs, thinking about the signs that you might see around school, or the signs that you might see when you are out and about in the car, or if you go to the shop with your parents. Have a think, write them down, and have a go at creating your own. I would love to see that. That's an extra challenge for you today. So if you've got the Year 1 booklet for comprehension, off you go. Well done. So lastly then, if you have the Year 2 comprehension booklet with the monkey on the front, you are going to be working today on pages 16 and 17, and it is all about our solar system. But you don't need this yet, so you can pop that away, grab a whiteboard and a pen, or some paper and a pencil, and we're going to have a look at our solar system together first. So, our learning question then for today, if you've got the Year 2 workbook, it is, can I identify planets and read facts about our solar system? Now I know, Finley, you love space, so I think you're going to be our whiz at this activity today. So I can't wait to see your work already, and we haven't even begun. Okay, so what I thought we'd do first is we would have a look at the solar system, and what you can do if you want to explore further is pause the video, and you could go and use the internet and see if you can find some of your own facts about our solar system first. So we're using our technology to help us there. But if not, you can use this picture with me, and I would like you to have a look at all of the planets in our solar system and their names to start with. Okay, so we've got, what's this here? This is the biggest planet in our solar system. It's huge. It's a big ball of fire, and all of our planets orbit the big ball of fire. Okay, it is the sun. You are right. And then we've got Mercury, Venus, Earth, and we know planet Earth, that's where we live. This is us here. We've also got Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Saturn has got the rings around it. Oh, there we are. Maybe back in the middle. and we've got Uranus, and we've got Neptune. So have a look at those planets first. Familiarise yourself with the names of the planets, and then we'll have a look at some facts about them, okay? So let's read these facts together. The first fact, now this is the name of a planet, and I know this because I've just seen it on the page before. So let's try and see which planet we think it is. Mercury. Mercury is the smallest. Mercury is the smallest planet. I know that says planet because we're learning about them and I remember that word. Mercury is the smallest planet. It is closest to the sun. I'm going to read it back. Mercury is the smallest planet. It is closest to the sun. Let's go back and have a look and investigate our picture. So there's the sun and there is Mercury. Well done. Let's look at our next fact. Okay, so chopping and blending if you need to. Reading those words by sight that you know. Venus is the hottest planet. So Venus is the hottest planet. Let's go and make sure. Let's have a look. So Venus is here. We've identified the name and it's the hottest planet. Well done. Let's go on then to our next fact. Mars. Mars is also known as the red planet. I wonder why it's known as the red planet. Let's go back to our picture and have a look. Oh, because it's red, that explains a lot. So when we are identifying our planets, we will know that Mars is red. And our last fact. Earth is the only planet where human beings live. Well, we know that, don't we? Because we are human beings and we live on planet Earth. And we know that in our solar system, the planets that we have identified, there are no other human beings that have been found on any other planet yet. So Earth is the only place that we know of that's got human beings on it. Okay? So, we've looked at our facts now, and we're going to use information from our facts to answer questions. And this is what is in your workbook today. You will have a page of facts about the solar system and some questions. And you will need to retrieve, we've used that word a lot, haven't we, in our comprehension book. You will need to take out, so retrieve answers from the text. So by looking at the question, you will know what words you need to look for in the text, okay? So our question is Venus hotter than Mars? Is Venus hotter than Mars? So let's go back to our facts and find out the answer. Right, having a look then. So I'm going to look for the fact that talks about Venus. And I know that Venus is here, it begins with a V, so I'm going to underline that to help me. And we remember now that this fact says Venus is the hottest planet. So, if Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system, is it hotter than Mars? Yes, because it is the hottest planet. So we've just answered our question. So let's go forward then. And we're going to make sure it makes sense before we write it. So is Venus hotter than Mars? Yes, because it is the hottest planet in the solar system. And that's what you need to write. It's not just a yes or no answer. You need to explain why and how you know. So let's write that answer together, okay? Yes. And I'm going to put a comma there, because. Let's rub that out and we'll do it again. Let's make sure Miss James's pen's working. Yes, because, and then what's going to be your answer? Yes, because, and you're going to write Venus is hotter than, Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system. So I've started your answer and you're going to finish it, remembering you are going to end with a full stop. And then today, in your workbooks, you have got lots of facts and lots of questions, so you need to use your retrieval to answer them. And then to finish, I would like you to have a go at either drawing me the solar system or having a go at writing a list of the names of all of the planets in our solar system. So you've got a lot of work to do today if you've got the Year 2 booklet, but I know that you love space and I know that this activity here will be really lovely for you. You can think about what colour each planet is, what its name is, and you can draw them and see if you can compare them in size as well. So remembering that Saturn is a big planet and it's got the rings around it, okay? So have a lovely day today. It's Friday, it's the last day of your week. You've worked really hard. You've got 2 days off to have a rest and we will see you on Monday, okay? Enjoy your weekend, year 1.